Here we are in Laurel Canyon, home of so many great musicians in the past. Someday I'll live up to that level. Come on in. Okay, I'm Hinds. I'm a teacher at Musicians Institute. I do open counseling there. I do a lot of live work. I do a lot of tours with different bands. I do some demos. I write some songs for a couple TV things here and there and a couple different artists, as well as I'm working on my own stuff. So hopefully someday I can say I'm a recording artist. But right now I do mostly tours and sessions around Los Angeles. I'm playing through this stock Stratocaster. I think it's actually a Japanese Strat. Nothing that fancy about it. There's Seymour Duncan pickups. I think I have a Kinman pickup on the bridge. That's pretty much it. And besides that, I'm just playing right into the RC booster, then into the AC booster because that's the way I like them to be in line, and then right into an old 1970 Deluxe reverb. And the sound is pretty happy. I've always been a big fan of the Fender sound, which is this. By itself is just a Fender amp with the guitar itself. Can't go wrong with an old Fender. And the RC booster, which is the white pedal, gives me just a bit of grit, which thickens out the sound, and for rhythm parts it cuts through and it just feels great. You know, to me a good pedal, there's a fine line of sounding too buzzy and a pedal feeling really well. It seems like most pedals, when you get them to feel good, it's too buzzy. You know, buzzy I mean kind of raspy and kind of a harsh edge, and when you back down to get a good sound, you lose the feel. And these pedals seem to feel good wherever you set them. And I mean that. I actually was playing these pedals before you guys came to a club and saw me playing, so believe me, they work great. And here's the difference. Here's one. Let me try a little drum groove so we can get it. Here's the amp straight with no RC booster. Because I like to kick it in for just for like a clean Hendrixy type of tone for a solo on the front pickup. That kind of it just seems to bring it out, and it's real sensitive to the to your fingers too. I think if you play through it, the first thing you'll notice is that you can back off with the intensity of your fingers or pick, and you can really hear it. It just sounds real natural. It sounds like you're playing through an amplifier, as opposed to a lot of pedals which just sound real raspy. I use, actually with a Stratocaster, if I want a solo tone, I use both pedals on at once, because this one is nice with a kind of the Hendrixy, kind of clean bluesy. But I like it a little over the top. And I do that. I come from the Duane Allman school of thinking, I believe, where I use my treble pickup and just back down the high end, so you can get all those nice harmonics that your fingers get naturally. And when I put both pedals together, it gets more of that kind of sound.